Hello everyone, this is Jing. I'm in Beijing. Today I'm strolling around Xinjiekou to hand some food randomly. Let's go.
West from this intersection lies Xizhimen and south is Huoshao. Its location is extremely important. That's how Xinjiekou got its name. From the 1980s and 1990s to the early 2000s, Dongdan, Xidan, and Xinjiekou were top shopping spots for Beijingers. You can imagine how bustling they were. I didn't eat anything before heading out today. I'll grab a donkey burger first to fill my stomach. There's a saying, dragon meat in heaven, donkey meat on earth. It shows how highly people think of donkey meat. Simpler dishes demand better cooking skills. The flatbread is baked in an oven. Its crust is slightly brown, crispy, and crumbles at the touch. Many spices go into the braising soup. All shops usually have their secret recipes. Donkey meat simmers slowly over low heat. It soaks up rich salty flavor. The meat is tender, never dry, with a slight sticky texture from collagen. Cut the flatbread open from the side. Stuff plenty of chopped braised donkey meat inside. Add some chopped green peppers. They add a crispy bite, cut through grease, and boost the taste. This premium donkey burger has many lean meat and little fat. Fitness lovers can enjoy it without worry. Braised donkey intestines have a strong savory taste. They're chewy and taste better the more you chew. A bowl of 小米 porridge would make this meal perfect. I can't eat too much. I need to save room for the lamb Paomo I've been looking forward to. Xinjiekou department store at the intersection has stood here for 60 years. It holds special memories for Beijingers hit by online shopping. These shopping areas are not as prosperous as they once were. Still, many local Beijingers come to visit regularly. Elderly folks prefer buying goods in person here. They can try on clothes and touch the fabrics themselves.
您这沙包里边现在填的是啥呀？
荞麦皮、决明子。
哦，哎，沙包为什么要填决明子啊？
决明子重。
哦。
光甜荞麦皮轻。
哦，那这有点高级。
Young people who love old things come to search for vintage goods.
真的有卖沙包的，说什么重什么，真太好玩了。
Toys like rattle drums and sandbags bring back childhood memories.
搓衣板，其实搓衣板挺好用的。
Enamel basins and wash bowls, once found in every household, can hardly be seen in shops nowadays.
哇塞！
Besides, some old shopping traditions are still kept alive. You can pick fabric, choose styles, and take measurements to get custom-made goods. Children's pillows, wedding quilts, summer mats, winter down quilts. As a food lover, the first thing on my mind wherever I go is food. Xi'an restaurant has a history of more than 70 years. It's a great spot for lamb Paomo. If you see it for the first time, you may feel confused. There's a bowl and a hot flatbread. How do you eat this? Just wash your hands and get started. Then patiently tear the bread into small pieces about the size of your fingernail. If you take the easy way and let the kitchen staff cut it with a knife, the bread won't soak up the lamb soup well. When teared by hand, the edges are rough and uneven. They soak up the lamb soup just like a sponge. Give the torn bread to the server. They pour boiling lamb soup over the bread repeatedly to heat it fully. And add clear vermicelli. Soon, the lamb paomo is served. You can add coriander and chili according to your taste. Scoop up soup and bread together and take a bite. One sip, and it's just incredible tasty. The soup is slowly simmered with lamb bones and various spices. The bread soaks up soup yet stays chewy. The lamb is tender and soft. The vermicelli is full of soup too, but smooth, totally different from the bread. Garlic often comes with street food,
谢谢。
and like spicy raw garlic. Sweet pickled garlic tastes sweet, sour, and crisp. It really gets your appetite going. Take a big sip of soup. Your stomach feels warm and comfortable. The big lamb skewers are now 10 yuan each, but the taste never changes. The meat is still so flavorful, tender, and juicy. In 2008, the craft of making lamb paomo at Xinjiekou in Xi'an, the birthplace of this dish, was listed as a National Intangible Cultural Heritage. This China bookstore is an old shop with decades of history. It's much older than me. It's a well-known place for used antique books in Beijing. The shop sells not only old books, vintage magazines, but also has various old items and retro collections. The store is full of memories of past times. It stays quiet inside. Book lovers interested in history and classic books, as well as collectors, like to drop by. They search carefully among rows of shelves. They love the special feel of old paper and antiques. I pick out an old magazine about the Palace Museum. Walk a short distance ahead. This modest little shopfront has quite a name in Beijing's model and toy circle. It opened in 1991. More than 30 years have passed in the blink of an eye. A lot of model shops have gone under because of online shopping. It really makes people sigh. This old model shop is still here. It has kept this special love for the hobby alive. The original owner has retired. The shop has passed to the new generation. Those kids who bought models here have grown up. Now they bring their own children to visit. Let's wrap up today's trip with dalian 火烧.
好，谢谢。
This food dates back to the late Qing dynasty. It's a real old-school Beijing snack. It's long and narrow, like the cloth bags people used in ancient times. That's where its name comes from. Eat it hot right after cooking. Be careful with your first bite. The hot soup inside can burn your mouth. Like dumplings, it has plenty of fillings to choose from. People get creative with new flavors. It holds more filling than dumplings. Its wrapper is also chewy. After pan frying, the crust has a slightly charred smell. It traps all the meat juice inside without any leakage. Drizzle some vinegar and chili oil on top. It cuts the greasiness and brews the flavor. It's so good that you just can't stop. Okay, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. See you next time. Cheers. Bye.